Thank you very much for the opportunity to address the Beavercreek Chamber of Commerce and everyone here tonight. I'm John Anderson, Republican Party candidate for Congress here in the 10th District. I want to tell you who I am and why I'm running. I'm a retired Air Force civilian acquisition logistics chief. For most of my government career, I was a frontline support manager for all major weapon systems like the F-16, B-1, T-17, and got a lot of acquisition experience, a lot of government experience. I know how the government works. Currently, I'm a senior contractor consultant for Dynamics Research Corporation. I'm sort of like the acquisition logistics Air Force graybeard that works with all the young officers, young civilians, training on acquisition logistics, and helping get the job done. My specialty right now is intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance systems. Basically, to provide an acquisition logistics support for and advice for predators and reapers and global hawk systems and other systems I can't talk about. I've managed approximately $2 billion in my government career tax money. I've never been a typical bureaucrat. Now I'm a contractor. Always been an out-of-the-box man. Got 35 total years of Air Force service at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Military my whole life, serving them. I've served them my entire adult life. I share their values. Integrity first, service before self, excellence in all we do. Why am I running? Congress is spending our country in the national bankruptcy, and it has to stop. We need to elect new people to replace the career politicians to end this spending madness. We have a $16.1 trillion national debt that's spiraling completely out of control. $10 trillion of it's been accumulated over the last 10 years. We're looking at accumulating $10 trillion more of our national debt in the next 10 years if nothing is done. We have $116 trillion in unfunded federal liabilities, primarily in the area of Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and the prescription drug program, along with civil service pensions. That's totally irresponsible for anybody in Congress to allow this catastrophic condition to have developed. We are in an emergency situation. I'm the only constitutional conservative that's running in the 10th District this year. Mr. Turner is not a constitutional conservative. I will be the person who will massively cut federal spending. If that's what you're looking for, I'm the man. I will cap the national debt, and I will roll back the size, scope, and power of the federal government, which has become completely out of control and is abusing the rights of all Americans. Career politicians will never do this. They'll never vote to do it. It's time to vote all of them out of office and replace them with citizen legislators. That's what I stand for. And I've signed a contract with the citizens of the 10th District, which lays out my policy position, 25-point plan, and I'm the only candidate to do this, and I ask for your vote. I ask you to read it now. John Anderson would immediately vote to cap the national debt. John Anderson would immediately decide to cut foreign aid completely. I would end welfare benefits for illegal aliens. I would immediately eliminate and reduce a lot of unnecessary federal government departments like education, health, energy, a variety. There are hundreds of federal agencies that need to be eliminated. They no longer serve a purpose. They're unconstitutional. And return all that power back to the states. We can save a ton of money. And last but not least, being with the military all these years, I know there are hundreds of military bases we can immediately cut out overseas. They have no effect on our national security whatsoever. This will save a literal fortune overnight. And it will also bring our troops back home to guard our own borders rather than what would have been interfering in the internal affairs of other countries and guarding their borders. Those are just some of the things I would do specifically to cut federal spending.